Hello, everybody. Well, maybe. That was my fault. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I know everybody's kind of funneling in, so I'll wait a minute to explain why it's my ugly mug and not Laura's, but she'll be back, I promise. But it's Dollar Deal Day. Is everybody excited? Are we getting messages in? Or am I just not seeing them? Okay, I'm just going to start anyways. So, hi, I'm Justina. I know that you're used to seeing Laura today. She'll be back. She's on a plane today. She's traveling, so I told her I would take over for her today. And then, of course, the dollar deals, they start in just a little bit. Hello, Anna. Hello, Emily. Hello, a unique design. I don't know how to say that. And hello, Rosalind. Hope everybody's having a good day. We're excited about Dollar Deal Day over here. So anyways, yeah, Laura's traveling. She'll be back next week, or I don't know if she's going to do a live Friday, or she might do a live next Friday. We're kind of wanting to show off something next week, so we might have a little surprise live too. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Suzanne. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday, staying warm. It's still cold over here. I'm in Indiana. Hi, Trish. Hey, Talene. Is that how you say that, Talene? Hi, Dixie. All right, so I'm not going to be doing a craft today because I don't have the craft room set up that Laura has, but I figured we would go through a Be Unique designs. I like that. That's cute. I figured we would go through the dollar deals and just kind of show what's on today. And then I'd kind of like to get your guys' opinion on what how you guys feel about the dollar deals. Are you still really interested in the files? Are there different kind of files that you guys want to see? Because honestly, it's getting to be kind of redundant. Like we keep doing the same files over and over, it feels like. And I would just love to know what everybody else really, really wants to see. So I'm going to pop over to that page and kind of like look through the files, but while I'm over there, I can't really see if there's messages. So if I ignore your question, Kathleen, pretty please, will you pop it up on the screen so that I know not to? But anyways, I figured we'd start at the bottom. And I'm not going to go through every single one of these because there's 44 of them and they're all pretty cool. But I wanted to show off my favorites. One of my favorites in this whole stack is so silly. But it's like a little bookmark trope bookmark. And I'm a romance novel girl, so I found these hilarious. And some of them are a little silly. I'm more of a, I had it on there, didn't they? Yeah, the enemies to lovers. That tends to be the genre I like. Kathleen, you're a reader. What's your genre? Kathleen's in the comments today. Usually I'm the one in the comments, but Kathleen has been taken over for the last couple times, and now we've switched places. Hi, Dixie. Oh, I'm so glad that it's your first time. So what we do is for about an hour, starting in about 28 minutes, we will open design bundles up for 44 designs. They'll be $1 each, and then you get an hour to shop. And then after that, the event is over, unless you're a Plus member, and then you get 24 more hours to shop after that. And Kathleen, you want more dog breed designs. What kind of dog do you have? I'll see if I can get like that specific one in the kit that we use next time. I like fantasy too. I will say that one that everybody reads, the dragon one, is that the one that you like? Because honestly, I can't get into that one. Or it's the fairies, isn't it? It's fairies. I don't know. There's just something about that one that my brain doesn't like it as much. Hey, Henry. Hey, I think I said hey to everybody. Hey, Minnie. Wow. So, I just really like this one. As a reader, I just enjoy the fact that it's kind of reading based, whereas most bookmarks are just kind of like fancy and cool. And that one kind of tells the story of the reader. Then, of course, we have, like the big kits with the funny, sarcastic designs. Now that we've kind of opened up the DTF printer site, for those of you who don't know, we have dtfprinter.com now where we print things off for you guys. I'm really liking the regular SVGs with just quotes because I can throw other things in there, or I can just buy like a little UV DTF quote and pop it on a mug. I wish I had brought my mug over here and just, have a new mug or something cute to give somebody. It makes a really quick gift. So these are cool to have. There's these mom life quotes. Okay, I am obsessed with the style. And I really like how the seller is putting things together for us because it's like she does color and then she does, I'm hoping it's a girl. I'm sorry if you're watching and it's a man, but I'm pretty sure it's a woman. She does like the full color ones that are really cute and have that like muted color, but then she does like black and white. So it's really versatile. But also, I just fall in love with the silly little animals doing funny things. Embroidery designs. So Laura just got a new embroidery machine. I might have her pick. Maybe we can find a bundle somewhere to do for those because we don't have a whole lot on the site, but I know that she's going to want some. So it might be worth sneaking one in next time. More African American ones. Yeah, we get a lot of popular ones on the site, but then they seem to come and go. Sometimes they'll get really, really popular and then they trail off a little bit. But yeah, I totally agree with that one. We can get more of those. A rat terrier and a Jack Russell Terrier. Are the rat terriers the one that people call ankle biters? They're like this tall, but they look like little Jack Rustlers. I feel like my friend growing up had one, and we always called it an ankle biter, but he was so cute. He was a sweetie pie. Oh, yes. A Court of Thorns and Roses is exactly what I meant. I don't know why I can't get into it. Good morning, Red. Sorry, guys, I'm scrolling backwards, so. And Chihuahuas. Yeah, definitely. We can definitely find a dog breed set. I think there's a couple that I've tried to put in that maybe we've looked over, but we'll look for some. That's totally fine. Okay, and then of course we have Father's Day coming up. So I threw a couple Father's Day ones in here. This one actually is from somebody on staff. Her name's Wendy. She's awesome. But this whole set I'm really obsessed with because it's so versatile. You've got like your dad stuff, you've got your mom stuff, your grandma stuff. It's even got like uncle in there. And honestly, for $1, it's a lot. And then, of course, we've got some laser designs. And I know that Laura always kind of tells you guys this, but a lot of these would work for a Cricut. I think there was one that just kind of can't. Like, you can't really do coasters. I mean, I guess there are certain things you could cut with that could make a good coaster. But like these, I feel like we could do these in cardstock. And even just write the names or have your writer tool. What's that called? Your line tool. Do some names. Oh, I don't have a rat terrier. I actually have a boxer. I have a big, big boxer. And he's kind of a butthead. He's over there sleeping right now. He's really spoiled. But his favorite thing is a rock. Like he has a pet rock that he just chases around the yard and moves around the yard, and a brick now. He's found a brick and he carries that around and drives my husband crazy with a mower. I don't know why we called it ankle biters. Maybe that was because when the first one she had was a butt. It was always like right at your feet and wanted to like trip you over. But the second one she has was such a sweetie. I'm a big boxer girl. I think mine might be a mix. We adopted this one, but growing up, we always had boxers too. I think they're so cute, their little snouts. Okay, so we've got a couple of these little college journal. I guess they're both different, but they're little digital paper patterns. I definitely didn't mean to stick 2 in there. I just got excited because I really, really like this kit. It's like painted looking almost. And I opened a few of these because I wanted to see what they look like big. And I just feel like they would make such cool little projects. I don't know what I would use them on though. And then of course we've got some fonts. I'm actually really obsessed with the idea of using this one and then weeding it. Because if you've ever got like that, you know what I mean? Like that really good cut where you can be like, I really want to do that to this font. Yes, we are. We have UV DTF now and DTF. It's dtfprinter.com. Actually, I'll put that in the. And we just launched, well, it would be like April 2nd or April 3rd. So we're pretty brand new at it, but what we do is, what kind of the nice thing about that one is, we'll nestle everything for you so you can kind of pull everything in, and it's by linear inch rather than by square inch. So if you get like 4 or 5 items that are like this big across, you save quite a bit of money. You can have a pretty small order that way. But also there's like a free shipping now at $75, I think. So you can get like a sheet and a half for $75 at this point. I might be exaggerating a little bit. It might be like just over a sheet, but it's a lot. There's a lot you could get there, and then you get the free shipping, of course, with that. So we do gang sheets, but we build them ourselves. But what we do is, basically, I chose the margin. So the margin isn't gigantic. I've found when I buy from other places, they make that margin huge. We make it small so that you guys can nestle in, because what I was doing was going to other sites and like sizing everything in, piecing it, like playing the puzzle game. So I would save all the money. And then that seemed silly. So we built something that kind of does it for you. It works most of the time. Sometimes you'll get a message from customer service because we're actually working on it. It wasn't nestling correctly. But, if something goes wrong, customer service checks every single one of those now, which I think is awesome. And then they'll kind of message you and make sure everything's great with it. I'm excited about the digital papers too. I'm hoping not too many people are mad at me, because I know we tend to stick to like SVG and laser and sublimation, but I felt like we needed something different. And every time I go to put something different in, I just do Procreate. Procreate is like, it's very hit or miss, and I don't know that too many people are using it as much anymore. So I've kind of stopped on the Procreate stamps, but I'll bring those back if you guys want those too. We're just trying to figure out what to do with the dollar event, because it feels like you guys like to hang out. And we don't know if it's the files. Like, are you excited about the files? Do you want different files? Do you like the files as is? You might love the event as it is, and that's fine too. We're just curious. So moving on. I'm not good at staying on topic. But I found this one cute. I realize it's not Halloween, but this one had me dying. I'm going to take it off the screen because it's probably a little tongue-in-cheek, but my thought was like that one. Have you guys seen how Gen Alphas right now are like obsessed with the comment, "Don't go bald"? Like, if they say something to you in a TikTok comment, it's like, "I love you, don't go bald." I really want that one with the design I just showed. That's like, "I love you, don't go bald." My daughter would wear that. She's like really into silly stuff like that. I'm glad you look forward to them, Ashley. We try to make them really versatile, but then sometimes it feels like we use the same artist over and over, but then again, they're really good artists. So it's not like we're trying to play favorites. Monica, do you use the Procreate brushes, or do you just really enjoy drawing in Procreate? I know that Laura comes on here sometimes and draws in Procreate, and you guys seem to like that too. Hi, Tammy. I'm glad it's your first time. It's not usually me. There is someone else here usually that's Laura, but she's traveling today. Okie dokie. So let's keep scraping through these because I kind of want to get through them before we at least start. We have about 18 minutes until the deal starts. For people that are just kind of zooming in now, in about 17 minutes, we'll start a deal, and basically for an hour long, it will open it up and everybody can buy for all of these for $1. But right now, it'll just say, I think it just says after party member or something on your screen. I don't know if mine's right because I have like an admin account, but it'll be open for $1. You have that whole dollar to shop, or that whole hour to shop. And then after that hour, if you're a Plus member, you get the next 24 hours. You buy them all. So I used to do that a lot, but then I found that I was buying things I didn't need. And I don't have a sublimation printer, even though I really, really want one and keep buying files for a sublimation printer. I will eventually get a sublimation printer, though I guess I don't need one anymore. We have DTF. Rhinestone designs. Lucille, have you ever made anything like with the rhinestones, or do you guys look for Like for me, if I were doing it, and this is because probably I'm a little bit lazy, I would probably find the little hole designs right and just do like glitter. Is that what you guys are doing, or do you actually like brush the rhinestones in there almost like a diamond painting? Woohoo! And Henry's a plus member. Well, thank you, thank you. We appreciate it. I feel like I can use all the files, but then I know that I don't use all the files, especially those big 1,000 kits, because I mean, I do have plus, so sometimes I'm like, oh, well, maybe I don't need that. See, that's exactly what I do. Glitter, glitter, glitter. I could glitter all the things. Ooh, another one that I really liked on here, for me, and I know I have lots of friends that are teachers. I know that y'all get tired of like things that say world's best teacher on them, but I did find in this kit, there was this really cute little class birthdays thing, and I've never seen this before. I'm sure every teacher probably has one somewhere, but I thought this would be like a really nice teacher's gift. And it's getting that time of year for us at least, because we're a farm town. So of course I feel like we let off early in the year because the kids have like 15 days left or something. So it's getting that time of year where I really just need to get all my teacher gifts together. But I really liked this one. And then, yeah, these little paper clips I thought were really, really cute. The rest of it's really, really cute too. I just feel like the one that I'm going to use out of this kit is this one. And then, of course, we've got the motivational quote set. I really like this new trend where it's like written on the sleeve. And again, DTF, we could totally just print that out, grab an iron, not have to cut HTV. I don't know why I hate cutting HTV so much. Like I'll cut vinyl all day long, but HTV and I do not get along. It's probably me. It's probably my settings. Then we've got two different kinds of signs here because I know y'all love those round signs. You've got your sublimation ones for those of you lucky ducks with a sublimation printer. And then, of course, there's the patriotic one. Speaking of, when is Canada Day? Can somebody tell me? I meant to look that up this morning because I feel like we always go, I plan on planning for it and then I don't get there. Okay. Oh, thank you, George. Sorry, I just want to make sure that I'm not missing these comments, guys. I don't know how Laura does this so fast. I feel like her brain works a lot faster than mine. Okay. And then there's this set over here, this floral watercolor set. I would be lying if I told you I haven't used this a million times and I had already bought it at this point. I find it so useful, especially since it comes with the individual elements. You can throw them on anything. You can design anything with them. I just found it useful. A lot of these, see, like these, I don't have a sublimation printer, so I don't need them. But if I did, I would totally print out this cute little one. What are those leaves called? Are they palm leaves? Am I crazy and I'm just giving them a crazy name in my head? Or they've got a crazy name, don't they? Oh, Canada Day is July 1st. That means I can probably get away with putting them in the May event. Okay, cool. Because I always want to give you guys something. I know you're always asking for like, hey, Canada's here. We want something. And then as soon as Canada Day comes, or like, well, what happens is July 4th happens. And I get distracted by that because I am an American. And then I forget all about Canada Day. So we will get you guys something in this one. Montserrat leaves. Mila, you're right. Also, hi, Mila. I feel like I probably butchered that word, but I don't think I've ever said it out loud either. And these, okay, I feel like everybody overlooks these, and I am so obsessed because I'm a font artist myself, so these are the kind of fonts that I like to make. But you guys, these are so cool because they have all those like action words and stuff, and you can make your individual designs with them. I may or may not have put this kit in so that I could use it because I needed it, you know. Sometimes I'm selfish. And then, of course, we've got the little teddy bear footballers and the little teddy bear tree builders. This, let me make sure I get her name right. This digital design house, pretty much anything she makes, I'm always obsessed with. I just love the aesthetic. And I'm like 90% sure she hand draws all of these. And then, of course, we've got some funny mugs. Again, I was trying to just find different things to throw in this time. So we've got just some clip art, some font bundles. Oh, here's a dog set, though it is a patriotic dog set. Let me see. I want to see if they've got a little terrier or rat terrier in here. And I'm not always great with my dog breeds, so I'm sorry if I passed it, but look at the boxer. Oh, I don't think they do. I didn't see a Chihuahua either. The Yorkie's so cute, though. Okay, so because someone's asking about the dollar event, and I want to make sure that we get this covered. In about 11 minutes, designbundles.net/dollar deals. It's like right on top of the site. If you go to the site, there's like here, I'll just go to the main page. There'll be a big green banner and you can click on it. Of course, now it doesn't want to load for me. Sorry. Anyways, there'll be a big green banner. There's also this link right here if you guys are ever looking for previews. We try to get them out about a week before, unless everything's not completely accepted yet, then we have to kind of hold off a little bit. But in 9 minutes, this site will open up, and what you can do is you can buy all of these for $1 each. You don't have to buy them all. If you want one, you can buy one. And they'll only be available for $1 for 1 hour. And then after that hour, if you're a Plus member, or if you become a Plus member within the next 24 hours, you'll get that full 24 hours to shop. And so technically tomorrow at 1 p.m. EDT, yeah, I'm right. At 1 p.m. EDT, everything will kind of go off the site. So these are only available once. And actually we do a little system where we check it off so it can't be used a second time. Every once in a while we'll reuse something, but it's very, very rare. And it's usually something that's like wildly popular, or it was wildly popular back then, stopped, and then got wildly popular again. But we really try not to reuse things as far as that. So it's good to grab them if you really, really like a set. Don't wait for later, or you're going to end up paying full price for them. Now, these are also things that as a bundle, they're not going to be on Plus. So if you have Plus, you get access to the Plus Marketplace. The Plus Marketplace is going to let you download a whole lot. I think there's like 3 million designs in the Plus Marketplace at this point, or 2. There's a lot. But they won't be in these bundles. So even if that user specifically, because the artist opted into Plus, even if that Plus user already sells stuff on Plus, as a bundle, you're not going to be able to get it like that. So sometimes you still save money buying it for $1, even if all of the individuals are in Plus, especially if you don't have unlimited and you're using a credit system. Yes, Henry, good point. You also get 15% off, 10 to 15% off. It really matters what tier you're on. But you get 10 to 15% off of your Plus design or your dollar designs. So it'll be 90 cents or 85 cents. I think 85 cents is what I pay as an unlimited member. So yeah, that starts in about 8 minutes. And once that goes, I'll try to keep an eye on the clock and remember and holler at you guys so that you guys have time to shop. I just want to look at this comment just a second. So you're not interested in DTF, which is fine. We do have a deal on DTF printer though for free shipping. It's just like a threshold, like a lot of sites do. And then you would prefer more items that aren't marketed for a laser machine or for sublimation. So what machine do you have? Do you have just a Cricut? Because that's kind of what I've been struggling with. I don't want to put too many SVG because I don't know that too many people only do the Cricut thing anymore, which is fine. We can totally add more SVG. Good question, Jesse. So the dollar deals will use our standard license. Do we call it a premium license? I'm pretty sure. Sorry. It's been a minute since I've looked at the license names, but I use our standard premium license. This is going to cover most of your basic uses. You can sell an item with the product on it. It does have some allowances for you can't sell it POD, which is like print on demand or through one of those sites. Really, if you're not transferring the file or just something that someone else can slap on another product, you're fine. But mostly it's just a commercial use license. Hi, V. Okay, let's scroll. I think I lost my place here. it, scrolling through these. I am so obsessed with these right now. I feel like we say that every week or every month too, because there's always like one in here. But I am obsessed with the idea of kind of pairing this with DTF, because how cute would it be for like this Christmas to buy and get everybody like a little personalized ornament with like their little family on it. I feel like that's going to be Christmas gifts this year. So if you're in my family, shh, you didn't hear that. You use a silhouette cameo. Yeah, so SVGs. We do need more SVG sets in there. I think you're right about that. You can definitely look at those. We'll be building it in like the next week or two anyways for the May event, because you got to get them out kind of early. So we've got this cute little Mother's Day bundle here. I didn't do too much Mother's Day, guys, because it's in like, what, a week and a half. So I figured a lot of us had already crafted for it, but I always try to throw something in for those last minute. We've got a senior thing. Someone the other day was like mentioning that people born, well, I guess it makes sense. People born in 2004 or 21 this year. And my brain, it doesn't like that. I will not accept that, people are growing older. But yeah, we've got our senior class of 2025 stuff, which is just, it's really good to pick up this time of year because everybody's going to be graduating in the next month or two, depending on where you're at. And then we got a funny chicken bundle. I believe that, Kathleen, didn't you throw this one in here? Or am I crazy? Someone else threw this one in here, I believe. But I'm obsessed with chicken, so I try to avoid. So I try to avoid adding too much chicken stuff because I will just do a whole chicken event if someone will let me. We've got foil quill stuff, and that is the stuff that like your marker on your Cricut, or I think Silhouette has it now too. I just haven't played with the Silhouette in so long. I really don't know what the features are, but it'll draw along the line. These are made specifically for that, so you can get that line. We've got another like little interchangeable sign guy here. These are nice for like craft shows. They sell like hotcakes at all the craft shows that I go to. And then we have, and then we have Father's Day, of course, and Black Cat's SVG. She always does such a great job at like making these look amazing. So these are looking great. And then I thought these were funny because I'm obsessed with the idea of like a whiskey bottle. You know what I mean? Like get your dad his favorite whiskey. I don't know. Not everybody's dad's drink. I get that. But then you put like arsenic on it. This is so something I would do and give to my dad, and then he would drink it anyways. V, I'm glad you like it. Have they, Joseph? I feel like I knew that. I just really don't. There's no one around here that really has silhouettes, and I don't know why. I don't feel like they're probably not too much different than Cricut at this point. Cat items. Yeah, I agree. I'm a cat mom. I'm also a dog mom. I'm also a chicken mom. We have a lot of animals around here. So V, yes, you'll have to wait till noon, which is in 3 minutes for those of you in different time zones. In 3 minutes, it'll open up. Then you can add everything to cart and then check out. Of course, because it's right there at time, sometimes the site gets bogged down because so many of us come to it, but you'll have that full hour. So even if you wait 10 minutes and then come back in, that's fine too. And I think I'm caught up on the questions. All right, so what is everybody crafting this week? What you currently working on? Ooh, I see your comment now, Kathleen. Sorry, I hadn't tabbed over. Can we? I wonder if is it permanent though? I mean, I guess if you put it on your window, that's not a big deal. It'll pull off. I know that the cup I have my UV DTF on, if I tried to pull it off, it's going to be like really, really sticky underneath. They need like a semi-permanent UV DTF. So Hernandez, we actually are talking about dtfprinter.com, which is they just print it for you. Well, it's our company, but they just print it for you and then send it to you. The actual DTF printers are really cool, but they're like really, really expensive. So I haven't tried one that I can really recommend. 3D print. So my husband makes those all the time, but they're always like parts of a car. So they're really, really boring. I have found there's like this website online, I guess you can go in and like make a character and it'll give you a 3D printout. It was really cool. I did like my Skyrim character in the game. A birdhouse stand. Oh, so you woodwork. See, I cannot. I used to make those like garden planter hangers that were really popular a few years ago. There's one on my porch, but I can't really turn my camera. But it's just like a piece of wood, and then a bigger piece of wood at the bottom. And I felt like I was a woodworker at the end of those, and I wasn't very good at it. Oh, you're doing a photo album for your daughter's honeymoon. That's sweet. We had someone on staff, and I think she's listening because she commented earlier, who is just got back from her honeymoon, and I cannot wait to see the pictures that she hasn't sent me yet. Cough, cough, Mila. Yes, Kathleen's right. Share your craft projects in the besties group. We are like obsessed with watching your guys' stuff. Anytime someone posts anything cute, we have like our work group and we're like, hey, look at this. Isn't it sweet? It's just a bunch of us talking about crafting all day long around here. So what I've been working on is this. It's viral right now, but I probably would not be able to find you guys a version of it online. It's that big blanket that everybody's doing. It's crochet. And then you do the leaves at the end. And then you do the little flowers so that when you roll it up, it looks like a bouquet. I'm not very good at following a pattern though, so I'm making it up as I go. And I found out that keeping things flat is actually an issue for me when I'm going in the round. I can keep a square flat easily, but going in that circle, it looks like a hat some days. It flows, but I think it's still going to be pretty cute. Try the static. See, I don't know what that is. I have not played with the silhouette stuff. I really, really need to. Joseph, do you find that it cuts a little bit better than the Cricut as far as HTV? Because I feel like my Cricut and HTV just don't get along. Or my settings have got to be wrong because I used to be able to weave to get like beautiful vinyl designs. And I even get like I have a ton of blades and stuff that I switch out and I use them for different things. I can even cut cardstock. I cannot cut HTV. So are you wanting to use your SVGs on like a sublimation design, or are you wanting, I think I'm confused. Sorry. Because you can definitely use your SVGs or like your cutting files on sublimation. You just print them as if they were a normal file. You might have to like go to some kind of design program. Like right now we have Designscape and you could use Craft Designer if you're a Plus member. Stuff like that, you could totally put it in and then print it out. And you could change the color, but it's not going to be that pretty. What you like about sublimation usually is that it's like full color, and SVGs we try to keep to as few colors as possible because we hate layering. Oh, I'm sorry. I totally missed it. It's 12:02. Everybody go shop and then come back and tell me what you bought. And then we'll probably wrap up here in about 10 minutes or so. Oh, you're decorating your chicken coop? My husband built a chicken tractor, but I feel like my chickens are so dirty that anything I put out there is going to be ick in 5 minutes. We did just get our babies like into the group. We incubated them inside because we have a mean rooster, like a really mean rooster that my husband will not let me get rid of because he loves it. It's his best friend. He just hates me. Woohoo! That's so many. I want to see what everybody's going to do with that tooled leather set. Like, I realize it's kind of standard car coaster, but I feel like you could do some pretty cool things with it. Kathleen, there was one that you pinned and then repinned, and now I can't find that one. Monica, you can head to here. Let's put the link on that thing. Oh, she beat me to it. Thank you, Kathleen. But they'll be live for the next 56 minutes. And then after that, if you're a Plus member, you'll have the next 24 hours after that. So as far as machines, the actual like printer machines that do the DTF and the UV DTF, they are very, very expensive. And I've actually never played with one. So I don't really have a suggestion for those. However, if you're just looking for like whether you want to do DTF or UV DTF on our site, because dtfprinter.com will print both. DTF is going to be for your fabric. So things like this, I think actually my shirt is DTF. And then your harder stuff, things that maybe you don't want to apply heat to, because anything that you can apply heat to, like a sublimation kind of thing, can be DTF, but anything that you wouldn't apply heat to and you would want more of just like a flat surface that you can stick to would be your UV DTF. Works great on cups and lots of cups, but a whole lot of other stuff too. One thing though is I went to a craft show last weekend and a lot of people were saying to use or that not to dishwash them. And the thing is, we've been dishwashing ours and it hasn't cracked or anything. It's held up really, really well. I even have one that's a year old. It hasn't went anywhere, but I do think some of the old, like some of the different companies that maybe aren't printing with a higher quality aren't, but the ones that we're selling for dtfprinter.com so far have held up through everything. Everybody's so quiet because everybody went shopping. Or I hope that's where everybody went. Oh, V got them all as well. I don't know why these comments are coming through like way later than they're said. It's like they show up earlier in the thing, but they don't show up for me until after. Okay, well, we might go ahead and end the live. I think everybody's done with their questions and everybody's seen all the stuff and they went to shop. So we will talk to you later. Well, I won't. I will be in the comments because that's usually where I am. It's where I'm better at. And Laura will be back to her regularly scheduled lives. I don't know if it'll be this Friday or next Friday. But like I said, we're trying to do like a little secret live next week, maybe trying to plan everything for it. But I need Laura to come back so I can make sure that she's okay with it. So I will see you guys soon. Bye. Oh, wait, no, you didn't miss it. It still has, we have 52 minutes. So the sale's still going on currently. Here, let me reload. I know that the page changes and sometimes it gets stuck on the 0. I think that confuses people. But right now you can still add all of the deals to the cart. And if you're having any issues or anything like that, like it's not showing up, just holler at us. We'll help you out with it. So we are offering info on DTF printers, but essentially Design Bundles recently opened a site called dtfprinter.com. Here, pop it in here. And we sell DTF prints, or we let you kind of pull the DTF prints off and we'll sell a DTF sheet to you. So if you're interested in that, hop over there. At some point, we might be kind of merging those events, but I can't say too much because we haven't figured it all out yet. Ooh, what are you gonna make, Red? I will admit, I am the laziest with my mom when it comes to Mother's Day. I'm usually just like, let's go get food. Usually because it's about all the energy I have left, but you're welcome, Diane. Okay, I think everybody started to trail off because this event has started. So, like I said, you guys have about 51 more minutes, and I hope you enjoy what you shop, and you'll see Laura soon. Bye, guys.